Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Next 10 minutes, I'm going to talk about the success of optimizing the Raffles Hotel Resort online marketing campaign. As you know, Raffles is a luxury hotel chain with its flagship hotel in Singapore and other hotels around the world from Cambodia to Beijing and in Canoe. We first started working with Raffles back in 2007, looking into their online marketing campaigns, mainly search. And the first requirement they had, the campaign objectives of the online marketing campaign was to obviously to generate bookings and revenue from the website for their hotels, and then to increase the brand awareness and get more visitors to the website and more engagement. And thirdly, to reduce the distribution cost, because Raffles saw online marketing not just advertising platform, but as a distribution platform. The challenges we faced was first, they had eMarketing champions at different hotels, so we were to work with each of the eMarketing champions with different hotels, so we have to provide hotel level reports where they can see how each of the hotels performing. And they want to monitor and measure every dollar that they spend on the online marketing campaign. And based on that, we were to optimize the campaign for better ROI, better conversions, and revenue. The fundamental requirement of Raffles corporate office, the corporate marketing team, was that they want to charge back the hotels for every reservation the online marketing campaign is generating. Because they want to create a fund, self-sustaining model where they charge a small percentage of the bookings generated from the online marketing campaign and hotels pay for it. So the fundamental requirement when they charge back from the hotels, for hotels to know the exact booking numbers, so they are certain that these bookings were generated from the online marketing campaigns, whether it's SEO or PPC or any other online marketing channel, and also to analyze the customer profiles. If they get a particular booking coming from SEO, from a particular geo market, they can go back and looking into their booking engine and see from where the booking is coming from, what is the type of customer. Using Google Analytics, which is a flexible tool, although it didn't have a particular report that you can get the booking number, the channel, the medium, and the keyword into one screen. Using custom filtering, we were able to provide this information to each of the hotels. The next question they had was like, okay, we have a budget, so how much we should invest in search, and how much should go to social media, or how much should we put into email marketing? And if you're putting money into pay-per-click marketing, how much you should put into Google or any other search platform. So they wanted to monitor the performance in terms of medium, the channel, and at keyword level. So using Google Analytics, we were able to provide this information at hotel level and provide access to all of the people in the marketing team and at the hotel level, so where they can go and get real-time data by logging into Google Analytics system. This actually helped us to optimize online marketing campaigns. For example, if we get a lot of direct visitors from a particular geo market or particular country, for example UK, making reservations at Raffles Hotel. This shows that people coming from this particular country has a tendency to make reservations. So we target that particular geo market from the PPC campaign. And similarly, as someone shared in earlier presentations, that if a particular keyword is generating more revenue, which is coming from SEO, we incorporate that back into the PPC campaign. And if any particular keywords are generating revenue bookings from PPC campaigns, we make sure that we use those keywords in our SEO keyword strategy. By doing that, we were able to manage the budgets efficiently and effectively, and which helped us to increase the bookings coming from both the platforms. And one of the other KPIs we used for the online marketing campaign for Raffles was the brand awareness. They looked at the number of pages that every visit access and how long they spend on the website and what is the bounce rate. Again, we analyzed the same information at hotel level. So we made sure that every month we have a call with the individual hotel person, a conference call, and the online marketing team at eMarketingEye. So we'll go through the report and see which pages are converting more and which pages has a higher bounce rate. And once we realize that the Raffles Hotel Le Royal photo gallery page of this particular hotel has higher bounce rate, which is pretty much high. Then we went through the web page with the client to find out the first image on the photo gallery was not attractive enough. Although the hotel is luxury, nice property, but it doesn't represent in the photo gallery. So we had to, then we made recommendation to change the pictures, so which actually, after changing the pictures, it helped us to reduce the bounce rate. We analyzed the performance year on year, month on month, and we also looked at the industry benchmark as well. Using Google's benchmark tool, we can see how we are performing against the industry. So if you look at this graph, it shows the pages per visit for Raffles and time spent on website for Raffles, comparing 2007 and 2009. 2007 is where we started the campaign and 2009 is the last year. You can see a growth in time spent on the website, which is around over 100%, and number of pages per visit is around 70%. And if you compare that with the industry benchmark, we can be happy that, okay, wow, we're doing great, but how are we performing according, compared to the industry? The orange color line is the industry benchmark, and the blue color line is for Raffles on the two graphs below. So there you can see the Raffles performance is much, much better than the industry, so that we can be happy about. How we get there is, as I mentioned earlier, we always look at the performance at hotel level, and wherever we see a problem, we go back and optimize the landing pages. And this is an example of the bounce rate, which is, we were able to drop the bounce rate by around 46% after doing changes to changing images. And if you see particular pages, the bounce rate is too high, we closely analyze the page. If you want to change the text, change the offers there, or look at the images and put new images back, we did all of that to optimize the landing pages, which eventually helped us to sort of drop the bounce rate. Another thing we did is, since this is more travel specific, there's a lot of geo-targeting involved in the campaign setup. So we wanted to identify which geo-markets are performing for each of these hotels. For the example of Raffles Dubai, what we did was we analyzed the traffic patterns from where the most of the traffic is coming from, and if we see and which country is generating more revenue. And we go back to the hotel and speak to them and understand any particular behavior that you have from a particular geo-market. So what we learned for the Raffles Dubai is that anyone looking for hotels from GCC, they have a higher tendency to travel during the weekends. So what would attract them is the weekend offers. But if you look at people traveling to Dubai from US or UK, they would prefer to see the advanced booking rate. But all these segments, the best available rate is attractive. So looking at Google Analytics data and talking to the client, we were able to sort of build a case that, okay, this is what we need to promote for the US market, this is what we need to promote for the GCC market. So someone searching from Dubai or any GCC country using the keyword luxury Dubai hotel, they will see the ad promoting the weekend offer. And if the same search phrase is being used in the UK or US, we were pushing the advance rate. This helped us to give the customer what they're exactly looking for without them coming in and look for the advance rate or the weekend offer. Similarly, we look at the performance of particular keywords in particular geo-markets. If you see the keyword luxury Dubai hotel is converting more for the US market, we spend more money on that for that particular geo-market. And the next thing we looked at was the funnel conversions. Where in Raffles, when someone enters the website, put a search looking for rates and availability, they had to go through 3 steps. The first step was the search results page, where they see the package information, the rates information, various rooms available, etc. The next step, they go and enter the booking information, the personal details, the credit card information, etc. And then comes to the booking confirmation. So what we did was we analyzed the pages that are sending the most number of visitors to the search results page. In our analysis, we found out a lot of people who are coming to the search results page are coming from the offers section of the website. where they're specifically mentioning like Raffles best rates, book early with Raffles were the most popular pages, sending traffic to the search results page. Where they are in the search results page, if the they're happy with the rates, we have a higher possibility of converting them to a booking or a reservation. So what we did was, we used those pages as the landing pages of the PPC campaign. I mean, if we see like page ABC is driving more traffic to the search results page for the funnel conversion, we use them as the landing pages on the PPC campaign, which helped us to increase the number of visitors who are coming to the search results section. And similarly, on the search process or the booking process, there are links on top in the booking process which goes to the photo gallery, the reservation information, the destination information, etc. At the beginning, back in 2007 and 2008, we realized that if anyone clicks on these links, the page opens within the same window, which disturbs the booking process that the customer had gone through so far. So if they want to come back, they have to put another search, then they'll be lost within the process itself. What we did was we advised Raffles Hotels to, whenever they click on a link on the top, when they are in the booking steps, to open the page on a separate window or on a separate tab, which helped us to sort of provide information that they are looking for, and at the same time, it doesn't disturb them in the booking process. They go to the photo gallery, they look at the pictures, and they have another window which is where they stop the booking process. So which actually helped us to increase the conversion rates from search results to booking details and then back to the booking confirmation. And if you compare the performance in 2007 and 2008 versus 2009, when we started in 2007, there's 80% increase in the funnel conversions compared to the performance in 2009. Similarly, if you compare the performance in 2008, there's 40% increase. So this process is ongoing. We always look at the conversions, conversion rates, and from where they exit or from where they enter to the booking process. So by looking at information, and we go back to the landing pages and optimizing them, actually helping us to increase the conversions. And what are the learnings for Raffles and eMarketingEye from these campaigns? The first thing was that you need to monitor the performance by your market and product. So if you try to put everything together and analyze, you might not get the proper picture. In the Raffles examples, that they have hotel in Singapore, which is the KPIs is more into bookings and revenue, but we have another hotel in Canoean, where they want to create more awareness. So if you try to implement the same strategy and look at the performance using the same KPIs, you might not get the same picture. So it was important for us to create separate profiles and look at the performance at hotel level. And it should be measurable. Whatever the money that you spend in an online marketing campaign, you should be able to measure. In terms of, in the case of Raffles example, we were able to ask for more budgets. We were able to run the campaigns for like a period of 3 years now, because every dollar that they spend, we are able to tell them what happened and what is the revenue that bring back to the hotel and how many bookings it generated, etc. And you need to monitor the complete buying cycle. It doesn't, if you just monitor the visitors coming to the website, it might not give you the right picture, because you have a lot of visitors, as we learned in the previous presentations, like, people come in and they go out. So it's important that you monitor the complete consumer buying cycle, from the time that they enter the website and from the time they go through the buying process or the booking steps in this example, and from there where they enter, exit, etc. And 3 things to do tomorrow from the clients that we work with, mostly in the hospitality sector. First is you need to look at, always track the conversion data. In other words, implement the e-commerce module. What matters is how much money that you make and what is the value of the customer. And you need to analyze your visitor behavior. How long they spend on your website, how many pages that they access, which pages are the most popular pages, etc. Just looking at data will not help. You need to act on it. So you need to effectively optimize the landing pages. So by doing all that, you should be able to increase the performance of your online marketing campaigns. So it's important that you track the revenue, you analyze the visitor behavior, and you take actions in terms of optimizing the landing pages. So that's all I have for today. Thank you very much.